Grow the farm up. We are getting a pivot unstuck. The old block in the track trick. Here back east, they're a little dry. We have a solution out here called a center pivot. This is a swing arm. What happens is this arm just swings out and waters about 20 to 26 acres of corners depending on how you're set up. You only leave about 6 or 8 acres unirrigated on a whole field, but they're heavy and they get stuck and they cut tracks trying to cross these berms and stuff. So you use the old simple ways and give it a bottom, throw some blocks in there, and we're hoping that it makes it. Haven't posted anything in a while, just busy and mainly just been pretty disgusted with this tariff trade policy. I mean, people are dunking on everybody that voted for Trump out here in red America. Like, yeah, how do you like that? And you know, I see where they're coming from, but you know, we voted for a lot of this, but we did not vote for never-ending ability for somebody to wake up in the morning and say 80% tariff on this. You know, it's like 80% tariff on pickups. Like, well, what if you're the pickup salesman or manufacturer or part of the logistics chain? So, you know, all of those billions and billions of dollars that we're supposedly bringing in from these tariffs, I'm not sure where they're at, but wherever, the billions and billions, what you ought to do is you ought to take segments of the economy. I'm not just talking about farmers, I'm talking about factories. If you build things, if you import steel, I mean, pretty much the entire economy is what I'm talking about. You ought to take every business and let's say the average of their last 3 years of gross revenue, not net profit, but gross revenue, and pay them 140% of that, depending on what country they're importing from. If they're importing from China, pay them whatever the Chinese maximum tariff was. Supposedly we got billions of dollars. I mean, this is not unique to the farm industry. This is a whole global supply chain is all messed up. And you know what, Mr. President, you better give me a call because you're losing red state America. The fact that you let the trade deadline loom past the August 12th date, now you have allowed a record crop to be hitting the marketplace, and just about a month and a half, a record crop will be hitting the marketplace with no foreign demand. Prices will plummet and bankruptcies will skyrocket. And these tariffs are having real world impacts. Like I said, I think people were with you until you just started waking up in the morning and tweeting this, that, and the other, and entire markets are changing. It's just trying to even price a new piece of equipment. It depends on its build date. If it was built before X date, you don't have to pay the 145% tariff. If it was built after the X date, they've got, you know. So I think it's time that we, you know, who wants to trade with China and India, you know, corn and grain and soybeans and wheat stuff anyway. It's only like 4.5 billion people. I mean, yeah, no, that's a good move. Let's trade them for what did he trade them for? Oh, let's see. Oh, Europe, huh? Oh, wow. What is there, a few 100 million people live in the European Union? Notice how they're not quite as stickly as they used to be about importing GMO grains now all of a sudden. And so, okay, so you got Europe. Well, I got news for you. You already had Europe. So what we did is we just went and pissed off our best customer, and they have found other avenues, namely South America, and I don't know if they're coming back. And if they don't come back, which is a very high probability of that, the only way the president makes us out of this in any way, shape, or form, and give me a call, Donald. I can help you get out of this pickle you got yourself in, because you're sitting at the poker table with just a pair of deuces and you're acting like you're playing ace high. I mean, I got to tell you, man, you got snake eyes. I don't know what you want to call it, but your bluff done been called, and now you got to figure out a way to back yourself out of it. So give me a call. I can help you do that. And a lot of it's going to be in making it right with the people that you just... it's almost difficult to comprehend that you claim to be a wise businessman, but How do you not understand? What happened if somebody put a 75% tariff on construction materials when you were building Trump Tower? What would have that done to your business at that point in time? I want you to think about that, Mr. Trump. Think about that real hard. Grow the farm up.